The Trump administration has denied reports of Gregory Bovino being removed from his position as commander-at-large of the U.S. Border Patrol. Now, the reports began to surface amid anger over the killing of a second U.S. citizen by federal agents in Minneapolis. 37-year-old Alex Pretti, who worked as an intensive care unit nurse, was gunned down on Saturday at point-blank range by immigration officers while protesting in Minneapolis. The video of the shooting continues to do the rounds on social media, prompting street protests, criticism from all corners, including from that of former presidents Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. Earlier in the day, U.S. President Donald Trump said he was sending his top border enforcer to Minneapolis. Trump said Tom Homan, his point man for border security, will report directly to him. Moreover, in a marked change of tone, Trump said he held very good talks with Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey. Now, Frey said Trump has agreed the present situation can't continue and added that some federal agents will begin leaving Minneapolis on Tuesday. He, however, did not provide any specific details. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that nobody in the White House, including the president, wanted to see people getting hurt or killed. Now, she also expressed sorrow for the death of Alex Pretti, who she earlier branded as a domestic terrorist.
But let's be clear about the circumstances which led to that moment on Saturday. This tragedy occurred as a result of a deliberate and hostile resistance by Democrat leaders in Minnesota.
Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison accused the Trump administration of pushing what he called a flat-out insane narrative. Minnesota attorneys in court are seeking a halt to a surge of 3,000 immigration and custom enforcement officers in their state. Brian Carter, a lawyer with the state attorney general's office, told U.S. Judge Catherine Menendez on Monday that they have put violence into the streets of Minnesota to get what they want. There's growing anger. Students at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities staged a walkout and held rally to protest the presence of ICE and what they described as growing fear in their community. They chanted ICE out as they gathered to hear speeches from their fellow students.
The troops, the students are passport in their backpack because they're Minneapolis and out of this country.
And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Derani sends us this report from New York.
President Trump is dispatching border czar Tom Homan to Minnesota as the administration tries to manage fallout from the federal immigration crackdown and rising protests there. What's next now is the legal fight. A federal judge is hearing arguments on Minnesota's lawsuit challenging the surge of immigration agents in the state and whether or not federal government is operating within its constitutional limits. A ruling is expected soon. An important development, however, is that President Trump, contrary to DHS officials, has not passed judgment on what happened in the fatal shooting of Alex Pretti. The White House is framing it as an incident being under investigation and continues to be as investigators continue looking at video and witness accounts. Meanwhile, Fox News is now reporting that some, not all agents, will be leaving Minneapolis. Susan Tahrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.